What is up, you guys? It's your favorite Sarah Reader, and I'm back. Except I'm not back at the end of the read. I'm back with just a prayers of a light worker because I feel so blessed in my life. Like, I can't stop, like, pacing around. I'm trying to clean up. Like, my house is a mess, y'all. Like, and I'm just gonna show y'all because people go through stuff, and I think stuff like this is never really shown or talked about. So this is my room. My room not that bad because I'm in here all the time, but that's my room. This is my living room, y'all. It looks a mess. In my kitchen, oh, y'all don't even want to see. Look at this. I don't even like, and as y'all know, I'm just going through a lot right now. I'm going through a lot, and I'm experiencing a lot. And I'm really going through the motion of stopping smoking and being pregnant and being stressed out. You know, I'm dealing with all of it, like all of it at one time, like all of it at fucking one time, like, and I don't think y'all understand how much I feel like God is like, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Like, I feel so, like, every single time I feel like, damn, some shit is fucked up, like, God just keeps showing me that, like, I got you, like, I got you, you're safe, you're protected, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, I don't think y'all understand, like, how blessed it feels to really know that, like, God got your back no matter what. Like, you would think that right now would be such a fucking stressful time for me. You would think that right now I would just be fucking miserable. And I'm just so happy. I feel completely, like, happy. My relationship with my mom has been such a blessing just this whole period. Like, I feel like everything is just being handed to me. Like, everything is just being handed to me right now. And it's just like, I deserve it. Like, everything that I wanted is, like, here and it's coming into fruition. And I'm happy. And it might not look like it. Like, it might not look like, bitch, you happy and your blessings is coming. It probably look like my life is in fucking shambles. I know to y'all it probably look like my life is in fucking shambles, but when I say, bitch, like, my life is so grand. Like, I have so much peace in my heart. I have so much joy in my spirit because I'll be getting my shit out. Like, I'll be experiencing shit and I'll be dealing with shit. And God just be like, I appreciate that. I appreciate that for you getting the fuck back up. Like, I appreciate you for meeting me fucking halfway. Like, God not just doing this shit for me. Like, I'm working for this. Like, day in and day out, fucking every single day, I'm working towards a better version of me. Like, I'm working towards my blessings. I'm working towards my legacy. I'm working towards the things that I see for myself and the things that I desire. And I promise, God is showing the fuck out in my life right now. Like, God loves me so much that even in the midst of my struggle, she allows me to feel that love and that embrace. And I'm so grateful to have a relationship with God. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this relationship, if I couldn't call on her and just ask her for help and for guidance, because I swear this shit is not fucking easy. It's not fucking easy. And I'm pregnant, and I think I'm going through like withdrawals. Like, I don't know if you really have withdrawals from weed, but like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, oh, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like, God, this is the breakdown. I feel like everything about my life is just being broken the fuck down. All my insecurities, like all of my doubts, all of my fears, all of the shit that no longer aligns with how I feel about myself. Like, I feel so grand every morning that I wake up, and it's crazy because you would think and I'm really starting to understand perception, because a year ago, our real life, or I would say 2-3 years ago, my journey really started, I feel like, when I first got pregnant with my first baby. So these whole last 3 years, like 3 years ago, when I first moved out my mom's home, I was living with my baby daddy, but we were fighting. So it was kind of like, I used to lock me and Kamaya in our room, and we would just be in there in the house that I was paying bills for, and we would just be in a room secluded and just by ourselves. I really have abandonment issues. Like, when I was younger, I used to hate, like, I'm an only child. Before my brother was born, I used to hate when my mama wouldn't be home, or when I had to go with people or anything, because I was not seen. I was not seen, or I didn't feel seen. The last 3 years, during my whole, like, alone time, every time that I'm alone, I feel like God has just got a spotlight on me. Like, she just hear me. Like, I get it, I know. And I'm such an empath. I'm such a person who will take on the energies of another person, that's probably why God made me be alone for so many years, because I had to learn how to focus on me. I had to learn how to show up for myself and how to be here for myself. And sometimes showing up for yourself means asking for help. Like, it really means kind of like putting your pride to the side and just being like, shit, I can't do it. I can't do it alone. I'm not doing this alone. Like, I got my whole soul tribe with me. Like, y'all don't understand how important y'all are to me. Like, y'all comments, y'all love, y'all likes, y'all views, how y'all are feeling in the moment of watching my videos. I feel it. I experience it and I receive it. Like, to have a community, it's so many people commenting on that pregnancy video who are pregnant with me, who are scared, who are 5 weeks just like me, experiencing the same shit, and they got me and we got each other, and it's like we a community now. So many women and men who watch my videos and it be commenting that they experiencing the same shit, or that they older than me, and they been through it, or they getting through it, and they like, damn, like, you got this because I've been through that shit. older women literally watching my videos, seeing a reflection of an older version of them. Like, I know that I'm going places, bro. Like, I know. Every single time God has made something crazy happen in my life, like a bomb ass, beautiful ass miracle has come out of it. I don't even know, like, one of the big things that I'm facing, y'all, like, is smoking, because I know that I'm pregnant. And for the past 2 days, I haven't smoked today, but I'm like fiending. But the last 2 days I hadn't been smoking since I had found out. But then I had went over my best friend's house and I had smoked over there with them. I wasn't at first, but then I got a phone call and I got upset, and I had told my best friend, I'm like, go in there, like, grab the blunt, like, let me hit the blunt one time. And I hit that bitch a couple times, okay? I'm not gonna lie. And then yeah, and then I had ended up getting some weed yesterday, and I was like, I want to film a video about my last time smoking. Like, I really want to film a video talking about the fact that I smoked after I knew that I was pregnant. Even though it wasn't something that I planned to keep doing, I felt like if you would put everything else out here, put that out here too. Because in my search, before I even got pregnant or found out I was pregnant, I was searching videos like that, and guess what? Don't nobody got no videos like that. Don't nobody got no videos of them talking about how hard it is to stop fucking smoking marijuana when you find out that you're pregnant. You know, like, people don't talk about shit, and I kept telling myself, like, if you don't talk about it, you must be embarrassed about it, and if you embarrassed about it, then bitch, you should not be doing it. Like, you shouldn't be doing it. And I real life had to tell myself, like, not bitches, I'm sorry, but we need to hear this shit, like, as a collective of women. Like, we need to hear it. We need to hear that the things that we do don't make us bad, and it doesn't make, we shouldn't have to feel guilty about every single decision that we make. Any decision that God puts on your heart is being put there for a reason. Whether it's there so that you can have willpower and tell yourself, look, I'm stronger than this, or if it's because, hey, look, you shouldn't have to restrict yourself on something. I'm sorry if y'all heard me fart. I definitely just farted. No, no, but for real, like, oh no, like, I had kept, every time that I smoked, like, I would take a test after I smoked the blunt to make sure that I'm still pregnant. And it's kind of like, you have to think about what even just that mindset is doing to your fetus. You know, like, what you telling yourself. You telling yourself that you doing something bad and that you should feel guilty about something that you're doing. You telling yourself that, like, what you doing is not right. And I feel like y'all hoe get epidurals. Like, I'm not saying y'all, like, I haven't got one, but as women, we get epidurals. We get what's that called, ultrasounds. We introduce our babies to ultrasounds at like 8 weeks. Whole radiation that we putting on our babies. But you don't want us to smoke some herb, but you don't want us to smoke some herb. Like, you know, like, so who's to say what is what and what is bad versus what is good? Now, I'm not a person who is going to continue to smoke throughout my pregnancy. That's not that. This not that. Because for me personally, I don't smoke healthily. Okay, I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is not legal here. Yeah, it's not legal here, so I'm not sure what I'm getting because I have a street weed man. So you never really know what you getting, even if you buying like exotic packs, which I don't, because it's all just the same ass weed. Like, stop playing with me. But yeah, so you never really know what you smoking. And then also, like, it depends on, like, if you smoke blunts, or if you smoke like papers or something like raw or something that's all natural. And for me personally, I smoke blunts. Like, I was smoking blunts, like a blunt. So that's one of the main reasons why I won't be continuing. Yeah, so that's gonna be one of the reasons why I'm not gonna continue to smoke weed throughout my pregnancy. Now, I really quickly want to just give y'all some insight because I just want to. I'm not a doctor. I don't have all no facts. Well, I don't know what I was about to say. I don't forgot what I was about to say. I said I'm not no doctor. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like everything that you put into your body or into your system is affecting your bloodstream, your body. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know a better way to put it. Like, I'm not a doctor, but I just kind of feel like, I don't know what I was about to say, and it's kind of irritating me that I don't know what I was about to say. But I mean, but yeah, I don't know. My house a mess. I really want to clean it up. But just, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've just been in the energy of, like, really just trying to figure everything out and kind of, like, understand, I guess, like, because it's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to quit anything cold turkey. Like, it's hard. And I don't know. Like, is it stressful to the baby to be quitting something cold turkey? Because ain't that stress on your body? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know everything. I'm not really hella natural. I don't really know technically, like, how I feel. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm not a medical professional or anything like that, but I know pregnant people who have smoked throughout their whole pregnancy, and, like, big boy blunts too. Like, big boy blunts. So yeah, I had a friend. We not really friends anymore, but all summer, like, shit, we was smoking together. Like, both of us smoking together, and she was pregnant. And I used to low key be feeling bad. Like, I don't know if I want to spark up the blunt with her, like, cause I knew how she felt about it. Like, I knew that she didn't want to be smoking. She used to tell me that it helped with her appetite. I don't know if it was true or not, but I feel like as a pregnant woman, like, you know what your body kind of need. Like, you know what you need. Even if you just telling yourself, like, oh, I need this for my appetite. I mean, I don't know. We do different stuff for different people. And I can't say what weed does for one pregnant person versus what it's doing for another pregnant person, because I don't know. And I haven't met her baby because me and her not cool, so I don't know. But I have another friend, a sister, who actually just gave birth, and her baby is fine and cute as hell. A little calm baby, literally a calm ass, cute ass, handsome ass baby. And it's just like, we don't know. Like, we don't really know what's happening. Like, God could just have the womb so protected. Like, I had somebody tell me that they was smoking herbs on the way to give birth. Shit, and that helped them release some of their contractions or some of the pain that they was feeling. So, I mean, I don't know. This video wasn't really meant to go into this, but I did feel like I had wanted to do a video about this because I had smoked after I found out I was pregnant. And it was something that I was really feeling guilty about. I kept telling myself, well, I'm not gonna be able to have my baby, or whatever. I just kept feeling like, I don't know, I kept feeling like, I guess I was doing something so wrong. And I feel like sometimes you can lie to yourself. Like, sometimes you can tell yourself, like, oh, God said I could do this, or, you know, because I have instances too. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all. So yesterday I had asked God, I'm like, God, should I smoke? And let me just show y'all the 3 cards, because they still right here. I'm showing y'all I ain't moved shit, but I did a reading on myself, and I'm like, God, can I smoke? Let me show y'all the 3 cards I got. Mother Earth, right? And just by looking at this card, it's like she got a whole world of her own. That's how I'm taking this. And I ain't take it like this yesterday because I was so ready to smoke. I'm gonna tell y'all why. This is why I was just like, God said yeah. Because this card says ignite your passions, and I was passionate about smoking yesterday, so I ended up smoking. But now looking at this, I just want to tell y'all how I'm getting this. So this is kind of like your womb is protected. Your womb, there's this whole own world that your child is experiencing. Then with all the leaves and stuff, it's kind of like leaves fall. Like, you're going to fail sometimes, you're going to make mistakes. You know, her hair is green, that's that heart chakra. As long as you're doing things out of love and light, as long as you're putting good intentions out into the world, understand that you are transforming with these butterflies here. You are literally transforming yourself into a better version of yourself. So even if you are making mistakes, even if you are stumbling across the way, you have your ancestors like listening to you, guiding you with their very feminine energy. This right here to me is the heart and the womb. It's like it's connected. So if your heart is pure, whatever that you putting out into your body, whatever it is that you're talking to your baby about, is gonna be pure, no matter if you're making mistakes. Because just like me smoking, somebody could be in an abusive relationship where their husband is stressing them out mentally, physically, beating them every single day, beating them down, you know, mentally, emotionally beating them down to the point where they feel horrible about themselves. That could be just as bad as me smoking. It could have the same effects. Or let's say you working a 9 to 5 at a call center and you hate your fucking job. People are screaming at you and talking to you crazy and telling you ain't shit every single day, and then you got to deal with the racist ass boss. All of that shit is stressful. So it doesn't matter what kind of stress you're putting into your body. It feels like it's all the same. It's all the same. Like, that's why I feel like these babies are so protected. Even you protected. Like, I'm hearing that song, Love Me Naked. Yeah. So it's kind of like, love yourself naked, love yourself authentically for whoever you are, for whatever you are, for whatever you bring to the table, you know. Then this card says the lady, this is the Empress in this deck. It says enjoy growth and reap the reward. Enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Like, this is a reward, you know. Like, enjoy this growth. Like, she got the trees all around her. Like, enjoy them herbs if you fucking want to. And I'm not telling y'all to, but also have a healthy balance. Anything is good in moderation. Like, have a healthy balance. You know, it's only a couple fruits. It's way more trees than it is fruits. So for me, I feel like you're the tree of life regardless, period. No matter how this shit play out, you are the tree of life. You the lady, right? And I feel like, don't restrict yourself. Her arm looked tight as a bitch. Like, literally, like, it looked like this is like squeezing her. It's kind of like, let go of those restrictions a little bit. That thing ain't all the way tight on her arm. It ain't even all the way closed. If you can see, it's not even all the way closed. So there's the energy of not having to restrict yourself, or not having to keep yourself confined to anything. You know, like, you hold the fruit, you hold this creation. This is your creation, created to be whatever the fuck you want it to be. And the last card was the ignite your passion cards, the fire guardian. The things that you are passionate about, whatever fire you got brewing in your belly, is here to stay. It's here to be ignited in whatever way. If we bring you confidence or creativity or something like that, make sure whatever that you're doing it because you're passionate about it. If you stand in a relationship, even though maybe it's stressful to the baby, make sure that that's something that you're passionate about. Because in the long run, whether it work out or not, you gonna know, I did my best, I tried my best, that's something that I wanted to do. So when you're done with it, you're not gonna question, damn, should I have stayed? Because you already went through the motions, you already did what you had to do, right? So yeah, I don't know, y'all. This was a lot. I'm so tempted to like go get another pregnancy test and test again, but like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I really needed to get that off my chest. I've just been having such a good day. I've just been experiencing so much love and so much light, and I'm in such a good position today, and I just felt I wanted to share some of my energy. I wanted to put my energy out there because I was crying because I just paid my rent, and I wasn't, it's crazy because I wasn't nervous about it this semester. Like this semester. I wasn't nervous about it this month, about my rent being paid, because for some reason, like, God has been sending me so many clients getting whole hour readings, like $60 hour readings. So I've been getting a lot of those, and those take a lot of energy. So whenever I do those, I want to make sure, like, I'm going to sage my house, I'm going to clean my house, I'm going to put my house in the energy to receive all kinds of messages. I'm going to make my house clean so that whatever spirits need to come and be invited into my home in order to deliver that person a good reading, they're able to come in. You know, so I've just really been blessed, and I've been really happy. So I was just in a good mood, and I was just releasing some tears and releasing some things that I had been going through and experiencing. And I felt like it's so important to kind of like unload yourself, and to also kind of like show people the unloading, because there's such this persona that nobody ever goes through anything, and it started to really bother me. I've started to notice that one of my biggest things has been posting every single day, or posting everything that I feel like is something that I'm experiencing or going through. If I could just vlog my whole day-to-day life, I would, but my phone has absolutely no storage on it, so I can't purchase iMovie or any of the editing apps. They all cost and they all take up storage. So yeah, that's why I can't really edit and stuff like that. But eventually I'm gonna manifest like new software, new RAM on my computer, so I can have more storage and all that kind of stuff and get that. But I haven't gotten there yet. But I really just want to tell y'all that I really want to be here for y'all, and I really want to be a sounding board for the things that we go through and the things that we experience. I really want this to be a community of healing, a community where we really just kind of show up for one another and be here for one another, because this is not something that is a process that we can do alone. This is not something that we can just experience alone and get through alone. Like, you real life have to have your people. You real life have to have people to ride for you and show up for you in whatever ways that they can. Like, sometimes people can just show up for you by being clients of yours. Sometimes people can show up for you just by liking your pictures. You know, sometimes people can show up for you just by showing you attention, or, you know, like, liking a post on Facebook or shit. Like, I don't know, people can give you acknowledgement and attention just walking around the corner or walking to the store or something. People giving you that acknowledgement, like, I feel you, I see you, I hear you, you're here, your existence matters. And that's kind of like what I'm coming into, the fact that our existence matters. Like, what we experience matters. We are each other's teachers. Like, if nobody is talking about what we're going through, there is going to be no change. There's going to be no level of difference in the world, because all it's gonna be is secret. Like, I'm a firm believer that we need to stop keeping what we go through a secret. This is why our kids grow up and don't speak to us, because shit, we don't speak to them. We tell our kids we're fine all the fucking time, and we're not fucking fine. And then we grow up wondering, well, why the fuck they don't communicate with us? Well, do you fucking communicate with them? You know, like, we walk around with so many burdens that we won't talk about because we embarrassed, or we fear judgment, or we feel so alone, like nobody else is going through something. And that's just, it eats me up and it kills me, because it's like, man, we are really going through the same exact shit. Like, even if you're not going through money problems, you probably still experiencing the same amount of stress, even if it's from maybe being single. Some people have a lot of money, but they be single as a bitch, lonely as a bitch. You know, like, we all fight battles, even if they seem different. Like, they're all the fucking same. They're all the fucking same. We all experience the same emotions. There's a spectrum of emotions, and we all on that fucking spectrum. Like, we all on that bitch. Like, we just here with it, like, this is it, this is what it is. And I just really pray for just, like, the sanity of the world. Like, I really pray that, like, we kind of rise above and kind of like just show up for one another, just be here for one another. Because I think one thing that we don't realize is that showing up and being here for one another is showing up and being here for ourselves. You know, like in relationships and friendships and all of that, it really does take two people. It really does take learning about yourself in order to love another person, in order to be a good friend to somebody else. You really do got to love yourself enough to know that, hey, this is a friendship that I want to keep. Just knowing that you're going to naturally adapt to the things that that person needs, or to the things that you notice maybe that person wants. And not saying you change yourself, but you adapt. So like everybody has to adapt to their surroundings. If you're never adapting to anything and you're just constantly resisting, you're gonna live a life of never really evolving. You can't resist the fight. Like if I was to resist the fight, I swear I wouldn't be where I am today. Like I could be resisting the fight right now, but I'm not. I'm sitting here, I'm in the midst of it, and I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. I'm with it. Like whatever is happening, I'm here. I'm literally here with it. I'm experiencing whatever. Like I'm, you know, so there is this energy of kind of like, all right, like how is this supposed to get like this? How is this supposed to be like this? And I'm really in the energy of like, I got this. There is nothing that's gonna tell me that I don't got this. There is nothing that's gonna stop me from believing that I can do everything that I want to do. Because you know what, the people before me have done it. I've watched people before me do it. I've watched my ancestors go through way more than the shit that I'm going through right now. Fuck them worrying about a motherfucking bill. They was worrying about their motherfucking life every day. You know? So I just feel like in the midst of just like my growth, in the midst of what's happening with me, I really feel like it's my mission, it's my duty, it's my goal to real life just take y'all with me on this journey, on this experience of just life. Like man, it's just so difficult. It's just so difficult. It's so difficult to be in the energy of healing when you feel like you don't got your peoples with you. And I know that sounds crazy because like earlier I said that it takes really being alone in order to heal. But even so, I feel like there's a level of your soul tribe kind of like being there for you. Like even in your alone time, I feel like you being alone with your spirits, or you know, like you are with your ancestors, you talking to God, you building up something, and it feels like when you reach a level of spiritual maturity, that being alone shit gets really hard because it's lonely at the top. You don't want to just be the only one spiritually evolved. You don't want to be the only one crying and experiencing feelings and not caring about money when everybody else that's their main focus. Like at some point you want like-minded people around you. You know, I love having y'all commented. I love having a community where I can bounce ideas off people and people can tell me shit about myself, make me question myself, make me question what I believe or what I think, because that's what life is about. Questions, trying to find those answers, trying to get, you know, trying to solve the motherfucking puzzle, the riddle, whatever, you know. But yeah, at this point I'm just rambling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me on Money's like Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here.